Hello! In today's video, I'm sharing 10 of my top favorite Sephora products that I've purchased recently and have been loving. The Sephora Beauty for All event is live right now, where all Beauty Insider tier levels can save 20% off your entire purchase with the code GIFTEASY. Also, all Sephora collection products are 30% off, no code needed. This event runs from December 3rd through December 12th. The code is one-time use in-store or online in the US or Canada. If you want to see more details or the limitations of the Beauty for All event or shop it directly, I'll have the main page linked down below for you, as well as the main page to see more information on becoming a Sephora Beauty Insider if you're not already. It's free and there are tons of perks and promotions throughout the year, such as this one and the holiday savings event that just passed, and you can only access those if you are a Sephora Beauty Insider member. And of course, I'll have the links to all of the products that I picked out that I'm sharing with you in today's video. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new. I'm excited to be partnering yet again with Sephora for today's video. So let's go ahead and get into these 10 products that I have been loving. I almost put this product in my last video, which was my monthly favorites and fails. I left it out on purpose because I knew it was going to be in this video. I have been loving this so much. It is what's on my eyes today, even though it's a very neutral look, but you can take this Tarte Full Bloom palette more dramatic if you want to. And what I love about it so much is that you can get a complete eye look so easily. You can get a more dramatic look. You can take it all matte if you want. You can add shimmer. It's easy to use, and there are two shades in here or two types of shades, I should say, that are quite often left out of even complete palettes these days. And those are shades to line the eye with, to really deepen up that crease, and the brow bone highlight here. I just find, even though we have complete palettes, they often leave those shades out. And this has everything you need to get a variety of looks. I feel like all the products I have in this video are very giftable, which is great for this time of year. You're getting 20% off your purchase and you can pick up some really great gifts. And this is fun. I feel like someone would really enjoy opening this up. I mean, look how pretty it is. It's got gold on the bottom. It's got this really pretty aesthetic cover to it, and the inside is beautiful too. I find the performance to be really nice. There is a little bit of kick up when I dip my brush in, but I tap my brush off and everything blends out beautifully. I've been really enjoying playing around with this. Now, I do have another eyeshadow palette I want to share with you. I've been loving, but I want to mix things up a little bit. I'm first going to share the Sephora Holiday Vibes Cream Lip Stain Set. You get 6 full-size Sephora cream lip stains. I am very, very picky with my long-wearing lip colors. I don't like my lips to feel dry, and most long-wearing lip formulas are kind of drying. I've always enjoyed this formula. They apply nicely and feel comfortable. They don't emphasize, bad things. They wear nicely. What I have on my lips today, it's underneath something I'll talk about in a minute, is the shade Marvelous Mauve. It's right here. This red shade is shade 01. It's the classic red. You have just a nice variety of shades here. This is a great value, and remember that Sephora collection products are 30% off. No code needed. So it's an even better value whether you're buying this for yourself to have a nice variety of long wearing lip colors, or if you're giving it for a cute little gift. This would be great to even break up and, give as little stocking stuffers or something like that. I just think this is so cute and I've really been enjoying having it. Now, I mentioned this GHD Curve Wave Wand in another type of video. I needed to mention it here because you can get it from Sephora. It is available for 20% off, and I've been using it and loving it a ton. Now, this is shaped like an oval. It is not a circular curling wand. And the reason why I've been loving it so much is because it gives you that looser wave. So if you're finding that you're just not getting that kind of tousled look that you want from a round barrel, if it's just a little bit too curly for you, this might be what you're looking for. I still use my round barrels, but when I want that beachier looking wave, this is what I've been reaching for. So I might use this on a couple of strands of my hair at the end of the video just to show you what this does in a clip up here in the corner. GHD does not put temperature controls on their products. They heat to the optimal temperature to give you the results that you want, but without damaging your hair. It heats up in like 30 seconds too. It's pretty incredible, and it's just so easy to use. I've been using this a lot. It's quick. It's just a cool little tool that you wouldn't think would make that much of a difference, but it kind of does. And I always think it's a good thing when you can pick up a hair appliance at a discount. So this was kind of a repurchase for me, but not really. This is the Dior Lip Glow. This is a color reviver balm. It brings out your natural lip color, but in the past I had the original or the nude shade. I don't know. I have the shade Bronze Glow. This might be a temporary limited edition holiday shade. I don't know. There's something about it that I just love for my lip color. It just does something for me. I really, really have been enjoying the feel of this. I kind of forgot how much I like this. I know some people say that these lip glows are overhyped, overrated, but they really do something for my lips. There is I don't want to use the word stickiness because they're not sticky. They adhere to your lips really well so that they don't fade away, but they don't leave your lips feeling sticky. You can't really tell from what it's doing to the back of my hand, what it's going to do to your own personal lip pigment, because everyone's lip pigment is a little bit different and it's just going to bring that out. There's a very, very faint minty scent to this. It is so faint. I don't really notice it when it's on. This nourishes my lips beautifully. I have been putting it on in the morning. I've been putting it on at night. I've been wearing it during the daytime by itself over lip liner. It's just so easy when I don't really want lipstick, but I want something nourishing and a hint of color. I love tinted balms, and this is one that just really does it for me. I don't know why I never thought to try any of Dior's tinted formulations before, but now I'm intrigued because they do have so many other shades. I'm just interested to know what they would do for my lips after having loved this one so much. If you have experience with any of the tints, I would love to hear that in the comments down below, or, with any of these products. The blush that I have on right now is actually I guess, do you call this a stick? This little dome Merit cheek color. It's in the shade Terracotta. So this is what it looks like swatched. This is what it looks like on my face, and I applied this over powder. Actually, this morning when I was getting ready, I meant to apply it underneath powder right over my foundation, but I was just getting ready before I had my coffee and just continued with my powder and then realized I didn't apply it. And that's one of the reasons why I love this. I can just take my brush in it and tap it on over or under powder, and it doesn't affect what's already been applied. I applied a little bit more before coming on camera because I'm a little bit washed out with the lights, and again, it applied beautifully over my makeup that had already been sitting on my face for a little while. Now, while this formula is lovely, it does allow you to apply it in many ways. You can take this and apply it directly to your cheek, tap it out with your fingers, a brush, or a sponge. You can take the brush directly in it the way you saw me do and tap it out that way. It's so neutral yet warm and brightening at the same time. It kind of goes with everything. Literally any look I put this with, it would go with. It lasts, it's not sticky. I've been loving this, and I'm sorry that I waited so long to try these. So if you've kind of been sitting on these thinking they're just like everything else, I don't think they are, and this shade, I love it. This is another product that I deliberately did not put in my last video, my monthly favorites and fails, because I knew this was going to be the next video. It has been a favorite of mine since the day I bought it. It's been living on my makeup table. I cannot stop using it. It's the shade, it's the formula, it's everything, and it is another blush, but it's a powder blush. This is the Dior Blush. I'm just showing you. It comes in this little pouch. It's very, very pretty, very luxurious. It's actually their Rouge blush, and the shade that I have is 219 Rose Montaigne. octane. I don't know. I'm going to say that wrong. Let's be clear about that. So I did show this in my Full Face of Dior video. This is that shade that I absolutely love. So you see the subtlety of that when I swiped it on my hand, but it looks like it's going to be a lot brighter. And that's one of the reasons why I love it so much, because you don't get a ton of pigment. It allows you to build it to the intensity that you want, and you can go a little heavier or keep it soft. And do you see how pretty this shade is? It's just lively, yet not over the top. And it will go again with different looks, but in a totally different way than that terracotta shade. So here it is on my hand, and here it is on my face. I'm not sure if I applied that evenly or not, because sometimes under these lights, it's just a little hard to tell. And I feel like I have some shadows going on, but you know, we'll just leave it there. I really just wanted you to see mostly what the shade looked like. This has such a flattering finish to it. So whether you get this shade or a different shade, I don't think that you'll be unhappy. You can see it has a little bit, well, I hope you can see, of a luminosity without being pearly or highlightery. It's very age friendly is what I'm trying to say. This is one of my favorite blush formulas that I've purchased recently. I'm so happy I bought it. Kind of like the lip glow from earlier, I have another rediscovery. This one's gonna seem a little odd because I have talked about it quite frequently on my channel, but I feel like I've spent so much time finding products that are similar to Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish powder that I forgot how good the original is. I forgot how much I really love this original powder, and this was the original pressed powder that gave me that pore blurring airbrushed quality that all the other powders have kind of lived up to. So if you've been watching my videos, you may know I use shade 1. I think this is called Fair. Yes, Fair on my light medium skin tone because it gives me kind of a translucent quality, and that's what I like in a setting powder. And that's typically how I use this, is to set my makeup. But you can use this as a finishing powder as well. I mean, I might have a little bit of shine to tone down here or just to kind of blur out an airbrush. Whether you're setting your face with this or using it as a finishing powder, it just diffuses everything and gives your face a more airbrushed, flawless finish, hence the name. You could get this in a more tinted shade if you wanted to use this and not use any foundation or anything like that. This was kind of one of the first powders that I really felt like was invisible underneath my eyes. I always, no matter what other powders come and go in my life, keep one of these on hand. Always. I might have similar powders, I might have dupe powders, but I will always have this. I came across this in my stash somewhat recently over the past month and a half, and pulled it back out and just kind of remembered just how good it was, how good it is. So I've been reusing it more and more and just re-loving it. If you haven't tried this, no matter what your skin type is, I really think that you'll love it, especially if you have more mature skin. I just feel like those with drier, mature skin really do love this because it's invisible. The package is nice and slim if you want something to carry with you, and it's beautiful if you're wanting something, again, giftable. Now, I gave my initial thoughts, my first impressions on this Sol de Janeiro Bom Dia Bright Cream in my Sephora Holiday Savings event haul, but I'm not really a first impressions person because I feel like your thoughts can change after those initial impressions. This would have also gone in my monthly favorites and fails as a favorite, of course, but I knew I was doing this video and I really wanted to put it in here because I have been loving this so much. So this is not just a moisturizing body cream. This also has fruit AHAs as well as vitamin C. So it helps with our skin cell turnover. So if you're already using a moisturizing cream for the body, this is great to use in conjunction with that. You can also use just this. I said in that haul video that this scent is what I wanted the yellow tub to be. The scent of that was just way overpowering to me. This is such a beautiful, beautiful fragrance, and it meshes well with all of the perfumes that I tend to gravitate towards. It doesn't have that overwhelming scent. It's subtle, yet you can still smell it, and it doesn't clash with my fragrances, and it also works beautifully on its own. It's creamy and nourishing and hydrating. It sinks into the skin. It's not greasy. So if you are kind of like me and you didn't love the scent of the original body cream, you may want to try this. I also think this is very giftable because I think a lot of people may have the yellow one, the original. They may not have this one and want to kind of alternate, or, you know, they may not have liked the original and they may really, really like this. Yourself included, like me. I've enjoyed some Sephora Favorites sets before, but I don't remember liking one the way I like this Sephora Favorites Swipe of Lip Color lipstick and lip balm set. I'll have a picture up here in the corner because I don't have two of the products in here with me. One is in my purse and one is already in my vanity. I just realized as I was sitting here looking at what was in front of me. And of course the link is down below, so you can actually go to the Sephora website and see what's there yourself as well. Now remember earlier I said I had something on over that cream lip stain. This is what I put on over it. This is the Summer Fridays Lip Butter Balm in the shade Vanilla Beige. I love the texture of this and I love the curve of the applicator. This is full size. It's got a great texture to it. It feels good. It's nourishing. Love the tint. And this is one that I had not updated you guys on because I hadn't tried it yet. Have been absolutely loving this. So I did talk about this Huda Beauty lip pencil that you do get a full size of in my favorites and fails. It is in the shade Honey Beige. I love this for a just nude cut with a little bit of brown, maybe a hint of pink so it's not so brown. This goes great under any nude, neutral, peachy lip color that you're wearing. Absolutely love the texture, love the formula. I've been wearing it a ton. I originally bought the set because there's a travel size Clinique Black Honey. Now this is the one that I don't have a verdict on yet because I still haven't really tried it a lot by itself, but I do have verdicts on the other two. There's a NARS Velvet Matte Lip Pencil in Cruella that I have already owned. It was getting old, so I just replaced my other one with this one. So it's kind of like getting a repurchase for free, basically. It's a staple classic red shade that works perfectly on anyone. And the other is another product that I showed in my monthly favorites that is a beautiful YSL lipstick in the shade Lanou. It is such a beautiful pink that's not too pinky that I will be buying a full size of when it runs out. So you get 3 full-sized products in this set and I have enjoyed everything in here with the exception of this. Not that I don't enjoy it, I just haven't really fully tried it. I just really wanted to see if this whole black honey resurgence was all hype or if it was in fact for real. I just don't remember liking this and thinking it was truly universal back in the 90s. So I will have an update on this. I just don't right now. This lip set is fantastic whether you're getting it for yourself or if you're getting it for someone else, and it's 30% off. Now this is a palette that I got late. Everyone else has had it and has been loving it except for me, I feel like. This is the Natasha Denona Retro palette that has fingerprints all over it, which should tell you I've been playing with it a little bit. I guess I kind of thought this color story had been done and I just wasn't sure if I was really into it, but I should have known that this was going to be a little bit different, a little bit better. I just get along really well with Natasha Denona eyeshadows. I know everyone seems to favor them, but that's for good reason because the formula is absolutely fantastic, whether you're talking about the mattes or the shimmers or the metallics or whatever. This is a palette that will work year round. You can get a complete eye look. You can take it more neutral daytime or bump it up to more glam nighttime, and it just works. And I am living for this shade right here called Jude as a one and done. It is so pretty. If you add some of these pinks with it in the center of the lid, it is stunning and it's such an easy look. If you throw another shade in the crease or even just a bronzer in the crease, I'm finding this to be way more versatile than what I thought it was going to be, and I'm so glad that I got it. I've just been wearing it a lot and playing with it. Top favorite for sure. I don't know about you, but I am planning my purchases carefully for this Sephora Beauty for All event since it is a one-time use code. So I'd love to know if you've made purchases, if you've been adding things to your cart, to your loves list what you're planning on purchasing down below in the comments. Now, I do have other recommendations in my What to Buy from Sephora playlist, so you can still check those out. And of course, in my monthly beauty favorites from November, if you want to check that out as well. I hope you found this video enjoyable and helpful. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Thank you so much for watching. If you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button and become part of the family. I'll see you next time. Bye.